I guess none of the Discord people are in there. Alright, we're back.
Stop.
Rolling the record.
Oh, Jesus. Stop back there.
Nah, that's 39 in. Bullshit. Yeah, that's a good idea. This wasn't on the Good Games Wi-Fi, was it? Maybe we switched this one to Good Games Wi-Fi.
Mm-hmm.
So then it's not on my one taking my bandwidth. Oh, like I said, say something. Oh yeah, we probably should be commentating for the VOD. Well, Jake's ready to start playing off turn, possibly. That Kelback though didn't. Oh, that Kelback bounce is actually huge. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There's the kill here. Cool, we're back. You want to lower the sorry, can you lower the resolution? Oh yeah, tech chat. Yeah. And it's still lagging on 144.
144p. Still
How good is Business NBN with Telstra?
Oh, it's bad. No, I mean, hey, we need sponsors. Telstra, you can sponsor us, and we'll tell you how good it is.
No, not until you improve coverage in regional areas as what it should have been in your mandate of your company's existence.
Dude, let me know how you really feel, Bragg.
I'm very passionate about the internet.
You're the reason we get no sponsors.
That's very likely.
That's very likely true.
Alright, so he's got a few level 4s out here.
No longer work under these conditions.
So yeah, Jake has got nearly full control of the board. There is a back row for Grayson. He does have some option. Like, he would have an option, you would hope. Whether or not it's going to be an option that gets the game in his grasp, we'll see. Wow, Jake's tears
popping off.
Yeah, he's just.
And this is what we expected from the tier element deck. It's why it's one of the strongest decks of the format. In any rendition of its build, it is quite a competitive deck.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's going to be us. Oh, cute. No, it wouldn't even be the same IP address anymore. IP, there, I said it. He's going to redoer, so he's not, there we go, redoer and dweller. He is going to cover all bases where he can initiate interactions off turn, while also locking off Grayson pretty comprehensively. Now, I wonder if this is, what could this trap card be? Maybe it isn't a trap card, maybe it is a brick, but we'll find out. That's a fair amount of damage to Grayson there. I suspect we might be seeing the VOD. I'll interview Jake. Because yeah, this is not looking good for Salomon Great. Oh, there we go.
This is not looking good for Grayson.
Lots of bell, isn't it?
I do believe it is a bell.
So that's something. That's a start.
He's still facing down a dweller plus redoer combo, which means he's guaranteed a fusion next turn.
Yep.
No,
Jake just
explaining it for us.
Explaining and initiating the redoer detach for effect. Absolutely silly. It is actually quite absurd. Well, I imagine we're seeing it.
I mean, it's tomato. He's going for a kit to go get to the rook.
There we go. Bit of extra protection there for Jake. This is a huge lead.
This is going to be a hard one for Grayson to get back from.
We still don't know what the face down is, but the time for macro was long past, which would have... Oh, thank you.
YouTube, you're telling us we are live.
Whether or not that audio came through is another question.
Hmm.
So I know the camera audio should be there. You should be hearing a little bit, but I don't think too much. Oh no, apparently not.
No, I don't think they're hearing anything from them. Just our beautiful
Sweet.
melodic voices.
Yeah. I'm actually really happy with my golf commentary.
Yeah, that's
My golf commentary
good for
voice.
you, buddy.
Oh, you're not? Oh, I can't believe it. Both of them having the same sleeves is killing me. Both of these guys should do a deck count afterwards. Make sure that nothing has gone awry.
Unlike us, who have had multiple things go awry today.
Unlike Blake in the Pokemon tournament.
Oh, true.
Yeah, actually, that's the thing. Always keep an eye on your cards, especially when you have the same sleeves, because you get punished even by someone else's mistake.
That's true.
I don't think it's extremely punished as Blake was. That was very unfortunate. But, yeah. If your opponent just picks up your cards and walks away, and then you get deck checked,
That does happen.
you gotta be aware of what's in your deck.
Sometimes conspiracies work out that way.
So we're back. So he's back to redoer as well, thanks to the assistance from the Ishizu cards.
That's quite a strong board that Jake is presenting. It's going to be very hard for Grayson to overcome it.
I miss what the redoer stole of Grayson.
I'm not too sure. I don't believe it has stolen since he's come back from the banish zone.
Oh, I thought there was a material under it. There's a monster card under it.
Is it? There is. I don't know what's stolen. Only time will tell.
I'm very curious about what this face down card from Grayson is. I hope he shows it at the end. Yep, and also if there's any graveyard, even outside of the Dweller, if there was anything to even be chained on top of the Dweller, which I don't think Salad is really in a space to do. He has so many options here, Jake. This is ridiculous.
This is presenting quite a tough board for Grayson to overcome. The Dweller is quite strong against all the Salamangreat effects.
Yep, Grayson reminded that Jack Jaguar cannot come back under Dweller.
Now, Grayson, probably one of the more improved players of the year. Definitely has put a lot of time into the game. Came to Wollongong quite young and has improved dramatically over side.
And that's where Salad is really good for that. Like, it's just you can run through all those game mechanics and get the job done. Here we go. So he
did also start to invest in some of the more expensive cards of the game that help.
Oh, did he crowing one of the return targets? So that's the leaks staying away. I always mix up. So, I wish we had what do you call it? Like a proper 4K where we can enhance zoom, but we're not really at that stage yet. I don't think any Yu-Gi-Oh streams are really at that stage.
I don't think any are. Oh, here we go. We see D
Fisher
he's
pulled
Nick
off the D Fisher. Oh my god!
Nick D Fisher off the radio. Does seem like it's a time where this is probably going to be switched to attack and start to hurt Grayson.
This spells trouble.
Oh, there we go. There's a summon there. He's popping Kit to summon out the Rhino Heart. Very smartly putting it in the right zones.
Yeah.
Unlike said Bowden Temnick in Oceanics. How that judge missed that, I'll never know.
Judge on judge. What do you call criticisms here?
I'm
all here for it, to be honest.
Judge, so.
All right, here we go. So he's doing the fuse with Kid Engrave. Here comes the Rook.
This is presenting quite the board state here. Starting to explain what's happening here.
No planet, so he can't do anything with that yet. But he's got another rank 4 play here. Even so, you can probably link away the Dweller.
The card's being picked up. That's it.
That's
the whole game.
Yep, there we go.
No handshakes we shook.
Not yet.
Third chair, looks like.
Yep. So as we just saw, Jake with Tier Element beat Grayson with Salamangreat. The old salad. I went to call it salad. I'm going to say the real name, and then I have to process what the real name actually means. Oh, so you're going to bring 3 chairs in?
Bring a 3-chair system.
No, I don't think I agree with that. But
don't agree with that? Well, don't remember asking.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
We will cut back to our camera here. You have to see our idiot faces for a little bit.
It's alright, I'm a beautiful looking man. I'm gonna get our...
Maybe. But the problem with the three chair system is the microphone placement is actually quite problematic. So we're just going to put it. We're just going to put it under me. I would also like to know who's in the winners bracket, but Logan hasn't told me. So Dragon Maid still in the running. I'm of the understanding.
Here he comes.
Here comes the Jacob baby.
The owl. Grab a seat.
Why am I being sequestered?
Mate.
This is it. Okay. I legitimately thought I cheated somehow, and I was like, "Oh God!"
No.
Yeah, we have questions.
I'm being
for you.
blasted on stream.
No. How did that match go for you?
Yeah, I felt pretty confident about it. Knowing that it was going to be Salaman Great of some sort, I knew there was going to be a lot of graveyard interaction, and that's one thing that Tier Element, as long as it gets the shufflers in grave, has no problem handling.
Yeah.
The side-in was obviously a complicated thing, because I have no idea what he's going to side against it. So I kind of sided in a lot, and yeah.
His Phantom set card in that game too. Did you see what it was?
I have no idea.
Yeah,
what it was.
I missed it too.
No idea.
I'm not entirely sure what it was. If I had to guess, I'd say it was like maybe the counter trap for Code Talkers.
Yep,
If
okay.
I had to guess, because
Yep.
there was very few times where he actually had that live, and it actually would have done a lot.
Were you expecting the D Fisher rip from Time Thief there?
It was nice. It was very nice. I prefer seeing them under Time Thief than on the board.
Yeah.
You talked about how hard side decking was for you in game 2. Is that because your main deck is just so tight at the moment? Or?
There is that. There's always that problem of Tier Element of like, because your resources are what you put in the bin, like you can only search so much in that deck. Any piece you take out is potentially a piece you won't see on your mills. So there's always that. So it's always like the ones that are multiples of, the ones that aren't as critical. Those are the ones that you saw your first choice. That one was a little bit easier, being that it was Salad Code Talkers. There wasn't going to be as much light and dark interaction, so the Bestials were the first thing to come out.
Okay.
That's a pretty good play. The Diddy Crow, we saw that go off. We were shaking our boots. The two kits.
The
Double kit.
Kalos.
Obviously that would come up with the Bestials as well. Like,
Yeah, to an extent. Like in mirror matches and stuff like that, it won't come up at all. Obviously, cherries, it'll matter almost to nothing. But it has been very helpful having that second one, because people see it as such a critical interaction. Having the second one is always very helpful.
yeah, getting to that Rook seems to be a
big
win
thing.
con. Like,
Oh yeah,
just a straight so yeah, having it there to keep that win con in place. That's good deck building there, Jacob.
Is there anyone you're looking forward to or expecting to be a hard match? for you?
Leonardo.
Yeah.
Leonardo.
So
Is he
I've
your-
already first in game 1, and I opened absolute garbage in game 1, and I won the die roll. I was like, come on, like, don't do this to me.
So you versed Leonardo around.
I've already
one,
versed Leonardo,
and
yeah.
Did you win?
No.
No. So you were
I
great.
got, I got
so
to
that's
a game.
right.
I got to a game 3,
Right.
but again, just got out resourced, didn't see sides.
Okay. So you and Grayson were in the losers bracket. So you guys are
Yes.
So that's
So
Grayson's
Grayson's
now out.
Grayson's
Yes,
done.
he is
So
unfortunately
no more
out.
Salomon Great for the rest of the tournament.
Is Josh not playing? Oh no, he's playing the other one, Mathmic.
If that's what you saw,
If
that's what you saw.
Let's be real. They all know each other.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
I was there watching it. I watched him play. It was Code Talker Bestial.
Oh, I forgot, because his match just went on longer than everyone else's.
He was
Yeah.
long.
That's the negative part of your game taking longer in this kind of thing. People will just like go,
That's it. Well, best
Yep.
of luck, Jake.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very
I'm sure
much.
you'll be back.
Hoping any more games like I did against Leonardo, I won't be.
I'm just going to play this old VOD, and then I'll be back in a second too. Well, hopefully it's married together. It looks like I've got it muted though. Okay. And... Alright, both Jules presenting decks. Actually, okay, so one of them's a JCar. I don't know who the Flunder player is going to be. Look, let's find out together, I guess. Those Egyptian god sleeves for the extra deck are an interesting call. Probably better than the orange ones. Alright. 3 pranks in hand, some hand traps, ash and a nib there. That's pretty cool. Not sure. Oh, here we go. Link away. He's trying to get his zones all filled up and ready to go. Good old Armirage. Sweet, 2 zones filled in the column, so he's able to summon. That's Indigo, I'm pretty sure. That's what you want from your commentator going, oh, that's maybe what it is. Oh my dear God. He's just going off. Prank kids don't stand a chance here. Right. Ashes, the search effect. Dogs bark at the ash as well. That's if they even came through on the mic. Even. Right of Aramis here. Jeez, too strong. I've chosen probably the worst match to call back on. Oh yeah, so in theory, this is during the break between rounds. Oh yep, that's a good point. That's a good point there, Ben. Hit the like button on this stream if you are still watching. I'll be back soon. That or I'm just watching and listening to my headphones and shaking my head. This was so long ago. And it was only 10 months. But here we go. We're seeing Adventure Prank Kids. And now we're so far away from that. I kind of miss it, to be honest. You know, I don't really like 8-pile card shuffle. Like, I'm a 7-man, a 7 or a 5. Nicely randomized for his opponent. Still can't get over those extra deck sleeves. I don't like it, not for Prank Kids. Unless you got to be repping the God cards if you're going to be using any sleeves of the God cards. Well, I'm going to say Jacob is meant to be going second, but he's still got Harpies in. I don't know what Feather Duster presents in the Prank Kid matchup. We'll see how we go. All right, he's set D-Barrier. He's activating D-Barrier. He's going to call... In theory, he calls Fusion. Can't really do much. I mean, you can do some link plays, but the Fusion monsters are the better monsters of the two.